Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician 84 here, and I am profiling my Summoned Skull deck. Summoned Skull being one of my favourite theme-type monsters in the game, and it's a Yugi monster. It's not as strong a deck as I would like it to be, but it's fun. Let's just show it off. So first of all, I've got 3 copies of Summoned Skull himself, then 3 copies of Archfiend's Awakening. This is the one where his name is treated as Summoned Skull on the field, wait, is it this card or all Summoned Skull monsters? Oh, just this one. This monster can't be destroyed by battle except by a ritual monster, and can't be destroyed by an effect monster's effect except by ritual monsters. And if this card is destroyed, I can special summon a Summoned Skull from my hand, deck, or graveyard. Yeah, the other versions basically have the same floaty effect and same first effect. 3 copies of Archfiend Commander, then 3 copies of Archfiend Heiress to search out any of these guys, then Tour Guide to special summon the Heiress. I know she's at 3, but 1's okay. Then 2 copies of Manju, because I desperately needed a ritual searcher. Then 2 copies of Predaplant Orpheus Scorpio, and 2 copies of Darling Cobra. Now, I know when people play this engine, you play 1 Cobra, but I actually prefer to play 2, because obviously there is that problem where you can dead draw this card, or just have it in your hand, and you really don't want to have this card in your hand, otherwise Scorpio is dead. So I play 2 just in case that happens, but I am thinking about switching one of them out for Dark Necrofear, which is what I used to play. I miss running it in the deck and would like to play it again. And the last monster is 3 copies of Psychic Wielder, the Tuner. I play a few level 3s, so this works well with them, and gives me access to my level 6 synchros, including Archfiend's Call. Anyway, that's it for the monsters. On with spells. Starting with 2 copies of Dark Fusion, because Archfiend's Awakening is a Fiend Fusion, and this works really well with it. Then Polymerization and Super Polymerization, just for other ways to fuse. Then 2 copies of Advanced Ritual Art, and 1 copy of Contract with the Abyss. Then Allure of Darkness, because it's a dark deck, so why not? Then 2 copies of Celestial Observatory. Because I played plenty of level 6s, so this works really well with them. And Foolish Burial, this is mainly just to get Heiress in the graveyard. Then Monster Reborn, Regeki, and Twin Twisters. And then my trap lineup is the same as always. Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force, and 2 Solemn Strikes. That's it for the main deck. On with the extra decks, starting with the only fusions I play. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, because again it's a dark deck, so why not? Then 2 copies of Archfiend's Oh yeah, it was Manifestation. What I meant when I was talking about Dark Fusion. My apologies. Manifestation is also treated as Summoned Skull while on the field, Summon Skull gains 500 attack points, and when this dies, I special summon a Summon Skull from my hand deck or graveyard. And this is probably my favourite of the 4 upgrades. For Synchros, I have Go-Yo Guardian. Yes, this can actually be played in here, because Psychic Wielder is an Earth tuner. So it's nice that I can play my second favourite Synchro monster in here. But it's not the main Synchro, of course. That would be Archfiend's Call. Again, it's treated as Summon Skull on the field, and Summon Skull gains targeting immunity. And if this gets destroyed, I special summon a Summon Skull from a hand deck or graveyard. Then Coral Dragon, Rionak, and that's it for my Synchros. For Exceeses, I have Utopia Beyond, Constella Ptolemy M7, Photon Strike Bowser, and finally Archfiend's Ascent, the one that's the least used. But I want to have it in here anyway. Basically, again, its name is treated as Summon Skull on the field, and if Summon Skull would be destroyed, I can detach a material instead, and if this dies, I get to special summon a Summon Skull from my hand deck or graveyard. And then for my links, well, it's just the Nightmare package, really. Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, and Nightmare Cerberus, all fiends. And yeah, that is it for the profile. I just wonder if one day we'll get a Pendulum version and Link version of Summon Skull. Like, that would be cool to see. Of course, I do hope it gets some other support in the future to make the deck a bit better. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And tell me honestly if you think I should replace one of my 2 Darling Cobras for Dark Necrofear. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.